everyone, my name is yeild and welcome to the Hello Show. You haven't read that lately a lot of things has gone sideways politically and our young ones are getting it all wrong. This is because of what has happened to them or what they've been through. The Hello Show is a weekly show where we got to talk about politics, laugh of a child and meet with inspiring guests. Here we'll talk about issues that you pay less attention to but care about more. Welcome to the Hello Show, and today we'll be talking about politics. Hello everyone, welcome to the Hello Show. My name is yeild. You can actually call me Hello. Today we'll be talking about the youth involvement in politics. Here with me is CEO Classified Events, CEO Classified Concepts. Is actually a social guy, a very funny one at that. He has actually made me laugh several times since we talked. Here with me is Mr IMAGBEDION Socrate. Hello, good morning, welcome. Did I actually pronounce your name correctly? Okay, thank you very much. You're welcome. So tell me, how long have you been into event planning?
Basically 4 years now.
That is amazing.
Yeah, 4 years. Break of bands.
And you've been doing well?
Yeah, by the grace of God, we've been doing marvelously well.
Hasn't been difficult?
Along the line, it has not been
because
easy.
It looks as if you're into multiple things that I'm not even aware.
Yes, yeah, of course. You know, the country, to make you be multi-talented, you know. So, yeah, definitely, I think that's the word. So, we're into that, and also we're into. I'm also a lab scientist. I told you that. That's my profession. That's my career.
Lab scientist.
Yeah, sure.
Event planner.
Yeah, of course.
How
yes,
does that work?
Yes, I think it's interest. I studied what I studied to what I have interest for. So I have interest in, the social organizing and what have you. Yeah, it's separate from what I studied.
So how did you get into it? As in, how did you get involved in politics?
Okay, politics started from, I would say it's an inborn thing because I've been leading right from birth. Let me use that word. Yeah,
okay.
Right from birth. Yeah,
I don't understand. You have to explain that. Okay. Leading right from birth.
All right. I think during my kindergarten,
okay,
I was leading. I was leading academically wise and position wise. During my primary school days, in fact, from my primary 4, I was already mingling with primary 6 with the activities, and I had various positions.
Wow.
Down to secondary
Mr.
schools.
Socrate always being on top of his class.
Yeah, definitely.
That is amazing.
Down to my high institution, I've gotten involved in student unionism, like real good, like more like an activist. I think that's the word.
So tell me, who are the youth in today's politics?
Yeah, the youth in today's politics, they are you and I. Yeah,
wow.
Yeah, you and I.
But I'm not a politician.
Of course. Either way, you are also to an extent you are, because your decision during elections determine what will happen in the country, because if your choices are wrong, the policies will affect you. So whether you like it or not, we are all roped in this.
That is huge. Yeah, okay, I think I'm beginning to rethink I am a politician.
You just hope you do.
Okay.
I'm telling you.
Okay, when the youth are being discussed in this country, who do you think they are referring to?
I'll say those persons that have this interest, let's say ranging from let's say 21 to 40, that range, and those persons that have the interest of politics, and most of those persons that probably went through school and they have this student unionism in them and they have the interest to lead. I think those persons are basically a focal point in terms of politicking, you understand? So I think if you want to base it on that, you find that the persons that are actually interested are those persons that have the zeal and the free will, to actually champion the affairs of the nation. You understand? They have the political will and the zeal, to actually, make an impact into this society.
All right, thank you very much. You've actually said a lot. All right, guys, you've heard a lot from Mr. Socrates. He has said a lot. All right, we're going on a short break, so we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Thank you.
I want to know how many students can actually get to spell the word Chihuahua, and I want to get their reaction.
What's going on, guys? I go by name DJ KYS, aka DJ KYS Jojo, aka the drummer boy. Keep watching Shout Out TV. You already know. Joe.
Keep watching Shout Out TV. Watching the morning, the night, in the evening.
Your voice already amplified, so you don't need to shout out because you're already out.
This Shout Out TV is not for everybody. If you are seeing anybody holding it now, trust me, you are a celebrity. It's a celebrity TV.
Guys, my name is Ali Baba. Keep watching Shout Out TV.
You're on Shout Out TV.
Where are you?
You are not on any TV.
Where are you?
I want to make the biggest shout out to Shout Out TV. I love Shout Out TV. Shout Out TV to the world.
Hello guys, welcome back. It's still the Elo Show, and I still have Mr. Socrates in the building. All right, how are you feeling?
Yeah, of course.
Are you okay?
Yeah, sure, definitely.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
All right. So I'd love to ask. This has been on my mind for a very long time. Without being biased, would you say the youth has been critically looked upon as leaders of this country?
I think that question it has multiple answers. The youth as at today in the country has not been looked upon by the government. That's one. The government has not been fair in their dealings in terms of youth involvement in everything, virtually everything. Now, I think the government is really underestimating the strength of the youth. Now, if you check, the youths, basically, they are the strength of the nation. Whether you like it or not, they are the strength of the nation. You say you build the youth, you build the nation. But the government has, over time, forgets that particular slogan. Because now when you check most of those military forces, our armed forces, you find out that the persons that are being enlisted are the youth. Now, if they feel that the youth is not ready, why are they limiting the age range for at least before you get enlisted in any of those armed forces? The age range is the youth age. Now, if they feel that the youth is not ready in terms of taking charge in this country, then why reducing age? In terms of qualifications.
And putting them in charge of security.
I'm telling you, putting them in charge of security because they know the potentials of the youth. Now, I think the government are very, very sensitive. Very sensitive government, and we definitely we understand that, but not until the youth comes to terms with the fact that we just have to retrace our footstep and go back to our drawing board. Now, if you check the over time, check most of the recognition we are getting, I can tell you it's coming from the youth. I don't want to mention the entertainment industry. The youths are making us proud. Check our entertainers. They are making us proud. Most of the recognition we have, both locally and internationally, it's for the youth. You understand? So you can see that the youths has done more good to the country than what they are getting. Yes, the government refused to see that because they feel that it's either we are not ready yet, or because they feel that we are not fit to lead, because of because of the lack of interest. Yeah, because of the lack of interest. So you can see that the government has so much delegate and depress the youth by engaging them in a lot of social vices. Check, the youths are being used for those thuggeries and electionary malpractice. Just check, you find that because they understand the strength and the potential of the youth. You understand? But then they are channeling it into a wrong and negative medium. So that's why we are getting negative effects, negative reports. Check your daily news. There's no good news coming from the country. Every day we have series of bad news. Most of them will be caused by the youth. They are uneducated youth. They will still have youths that are educated, but they are also they are causing a lot of mayhem. You understand? So I think the government has not been fair to the youth. In summary, they have never been fair to the youth, and that calls for a really question and overhaul.
We have to check that. Okay. This will bring me to ask, why are the youth always involved in election malpractice? We want to become leaders and governors and good politicians, but yet still into malpractice, election malpractice. Why do you think we are into election malpractice?
Yeah, coming from that angle, I feel that the government. I will fall back to the government because I, for one, you can't if you can't call me to come engage in election malpractice, maybe snatching ballot boxes or carrying arms during elections. You know what? Because I'm gainfully employed, I'm busy. You understand? Now, what the government have succeeded in doing to the youth is they impoverished the system, so that at the end of the day, when you are faced with these challenges that involves money, you will not have any excuses. You don't have options because you need this money. You understand? Because most of those election malpractice comes with benefits. They will tell them, yes, this is the money that will be accrued to you guys when the deal is done. And because the youth needs the money, there is no job. The unemployment rates in the country is just too high. The youth are not gainfully employed. Nothing. So you find out all youth roaming about. So those youths can be tools in terms of this election vices, and that is why you find out that during election malpractice, thuggery is being championed by the youth because there is a price tag on it, and because of the poverty rate, they need the money. Seriously, they need the money, and definitely they will go for it. But when you engage these youth, you engage them in different parastatals and sectors. Now, it's just, okay, for example, it's just like you are calling a banker that is busy in his workplace to come and carry firearms or to come and start ballot boxes. It's not possible. You cannot even do that because you know that this person is busy. You understand? Even if the person is receiving stipend, but then it's actually is gainfully employed and is busy. So the youths that are being involved in this, those are the youth that are roaming about that are not employed, and of course, no thanks to the government because I think it's basically that's their aim. That is why you see them striving in whatever thing they do. The government, they just get away because they've impoverished the system. So during election period, you see people begging for their own rights. You understand? You see them begging, collecting stipends just to make one politician win. And at the end of the day, that is it. We are back to square one because after the emergence of that candidate, forget it. He has paid for it. I don't blame them. Most times I don't blame those politicians because they paid for these services. They spent a lot during the elections. And yes, not just collect back in 100 folds because it's like politics is business. I won't lie to you. That is how Nigerian politics is. It's business. So they want to get back what they spent in 100 folds. So with that, you can see that the youth has no choice. Most youths, the uneducated youth and the unemployed youths, they have no choice than to dive into this, whatever brings money. I'm telling you, whatever brings money. That is why you see them into cyber crimes. In fact, that is obviously the order of the day now. Without you being into, this cyber fraud, you are not even recognized. And painfully, the government even celebrates those that has their money, or should I say they have an ill-gotten wealth. The governments celebrate them. We've seen cases, now I don't want to mention names, we've seen cases. So it looks like if you're not involved in internet fraud, you are not even in fact, you've not even started life. And I think that has simultaneously, I think that has actually affected the youth greatly, because I think our focal point in this discussion is we're talking about the youth. So I think it has affected the youth greatly, saying that there's no family that doesn't have. I don't want to use the word. I just want to call it the general terms. Internet fosters. Yes. You won't blame them. To an extent, you won't blame them. There is no job. And even when you get a job of just stipends. A graduate, you will employ. I'm telling you, you get a job that's not up to minimum wage. A graduate will be paid 25,000. I have a friend that graduated and it's that bad. It's that bad. I had a couple of friends that had been employed, and during the interview they asked them what they want to be paid. They said 100,000. At the end of the day, they were told that they were paid 20,000. This is someone that has a BSc and is planning to go for his masters, and you want to pay that person 25,000. And after going through school for 4 years and doing your NYSC 1 year, and at the end of the day coming back, you are telling me you want to be paying me stipends. I think the country is. That's the truth.
Anyway, that should be a talk for another time. All right, I would like to say this, ask you this. What advice do you have for the youth that have no interest or any idea about politics?
Well, I think I will want to at this moment admonish the youth that politics is part of you. It's everybody's business. Now, break or bend, we just have to be involved and have that interest. That is the truth. We just have to have that interest. Because if you don't, as a youth, we don't involve in politics, we keep on shouting. The problem will keep on compounding. Do you understand? Most of the solutions to Nigeria problems lies in the hands of the youth. So if we just neglect that aspect and we just face other businesses or other hustles that we are into, I think we are not doing ourselves any good, because the policies made by this same set of people that we are complaining about affect everybody. It affects us, affects everybody. So we can't just keep on complaining, because the youth has been lamenting. Nobody wants to take the bull by the horn. So I think the first step is get involved in politics. Start from your grassroots. Those in schools, get involved in school politics so that you can have the basic knowledge. You understand? So when you come out, most of our politicians today started from school. So you can get yourself involved in school politics. Then when you come out, you already have the knowledge, and start grassroots politics. You understand? Then involve yourself in party politics. We have a lot of political parties. Get yourself registered. Get your voter's card. Do you understand? And start your party activities. Follow them. Follow the party proceeds. And at the end of the day, you see that you will be well grounded. So when you want to talk politically, or when you want to aspire for particular positions, you already have that knowledge and well informed. Do you understand? So at the end of the day, the one person will not just come out from nowhere and want to tell you that what are you saying? Or do you understand? You already know what you are well into. But that cannot be possible if the interest is there, if they get involved. So I'm actually advising and admonishing the youth that they should get involved in politics. It's very, very vital, very, very paramount. The youth should be involved in politics.
All right. And for those who are already involved in politics, what do you have to say to them to make Nigeria better? What do you think they should do, or what do you think they should not do?
Okay. Those that are already involved in politics, I want to say, keep the flag flying, and just strive harder. You understand? Because definitely, I know you have a goal, and definitely one day they'll definitely get there. Most of those politicians today, they don't just rose to that political positions. They started from somewhere and they've been aspiring. Even if as a youth you aspire today, you didn't get that position, try again. Keep trying. Definitely you will get there. I think that's it.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you for coming on the show. Alright guys, you've heard from him and it has been a long day coming. This is where we'll draw our curtain, and don't forget to follow us at The Elo Show on Instagram and The Elo Show on Twitter. Then you can also follow us at Shada TV on our YouTube page. Thank you. We'll see you next week and God bless you.